We may as well pull this up and have a little peek at it. So yeah, we have the 2 side camps here in duo, so they're going to be sort of like not necessarily fought over, they're very much in like each side of the map. But then in solo, boom, neutral side camp in solo, something I've been asking for forever. Also in duo, we still have like the neutral camp here, but it's 1 camp. Oh, this is kind of what I asked for, like removing the wall and making it more open. I like this a lot. That's very weird to have like 1 entrance there. But I do kind of like it. Camp here as well. Presumably that's going to be like an XP camp, right? 2 camps here? That's so weird. Something here as well. They've actually changed up more than I thought in terms of like geometry and layout. Android03 with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you for helping me learn solo lane. Here's to more in Season 8. I hope so. I hope so. Season 8 guides will be coming out at some point. Thank you so much for the generosity, man. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for the donation.
Look at XP near blue. Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe solo lane could take these. If jungler's, like, doing stuff in less size, solo lane could easily take these between a wave. A lot more farm for solo laners. You have this, you also have this, and maybe back camps as well, like if one of them's not up. This, question mark, maybe you could rotate to from solo lane, you could definitely get there from mid. There's a lot more to do by the looks of it. I would like the map to be even bigger, honestly, but they've done a lot of like geometry changes. Oh yeah, Gold Chalice is gone. I'm okay with that, honestly. Gold Chalice wasn't anything special. They have like a big wall blocking speed, which is interesting. Probably like invade prevention. Oracle's still there. Buffs are all the same. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Pathway between the Phoenix. You can like get into their Titan room without being in any of the Phoenix AoEs. Assuming these are like actual aggro areas for the Phoenix. That's going to make sieging a lot easier. Especially sieging mid. You can just have people come in from these sides and just like pincer people in the base. That's going to make sieging a lot easier. Which I kind of like. Sieging is really difficult right now. It's like super hard to break the base. This is kind of like what they did in Joust, right? One-way doors like League? That's possible actually. Okay, if it's that way, then sieging's even more difficult. Wait. There's a straight up wall here. There is a straight up wall. So that's how you siege mid-Phoenix now. You go around the side. That also makes it really awkward to run up mid, I feel like. Maybe this is a one-way gate. If these are the entrances and this is a one-way gate, I don't hate that actually. Arch maybe? Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, because here it doesn't look like. Yeah, it's probably an arch. I think you guys are right on that. These look like maybe doors or arches or something. I think you're right. So maybe these are open for the early game, closed for the late game, or vice versa. Yeah, the question marks are a new camp that they haven't revealed yet, I think. This is like a teaser image. So these will be like new types of camps. Sieging is difficult? Yeah, it's very difficult. This mid doorway is very interesting to me. I'm mainly looking at this from a solo perspective, but a lot's changing in duo as well. Chad Harpies are gone and it's just a single camp that you can fight over now, so kind of like in solo. With this one, you can fight over this in duo, and you also have extra neutral farm. They're gonna have to like balance the farm a little here, because there's a lot more farm available overall. Probably overhead, yeah, I think so. Because what is there in terms of extra farm? There's this camp here. There's whatever these question marks are, if they're extra farm. There's these question marks here. There's side camp in solo, side camps in duo. This here was like effectively Chad Happy, so that's not additional farm, that's just changed. So there's a lot of extra farm. There's like 4 extra camps. Yeah, 2 back camps near speed. I wonder how you're going to start the game now. Do you still do speed to blue? Maybe you do speed, harpies blue, harpies mid. Maybe that's what you do now. It depends on like clear speed and all that kind of stuff, and if Hog's still available. The inside camps will have a unique buff. Oh, that's interesting. There's a lot of cool stuff. I kind of like what I'm seeing here, honestly. There's some weird stuff that I'm not a huge fan of, like whatever this is. It may just be an archway, I'm not sure. But if it is like an actual thing, like an actual blockade. Solo laner probably starts XP camp. It depends on minion timing. You could start XP camp, but if you're going to miss part of the wave, then it's not worth it. It could be though that like if wave timings make like allow for it, solo starts on this XP camp here. Let me zoom in. So I'm not blocking it. Solo starts on this XP camp. Jungler starts on speed. Jungler goes speed to back camps. You go to wave after you've done the back camp. You clear the first wave and meet the jungler at blue, and then the jungler goes to lane. That's possible. Hey, Kiki carries you. Welcome, Kappa God. Thank you very much. That's a top tier of memberships. Thank you for your generosity, man. I appreciate it. Enjoy your badge and your emotes. So yeah, maybe like jungler does speed back camps blue and solo does back camps wave blue. Maybe. Or jungler could start in solo lane as well. Like that's also possible. I was trying to like metagame and think what we could do with this map. There's so much more farm. They need to balance it. Yeah, I think junglers will be more in the jungle because there's so much more to do in the jungle. As long as like solo laners aren't always taking these, there's just like an extra camp here. And then like extra camp here. Dual lane has extra farm. Solo lane has this neutral farm. I'm glad to see Totem still here. I like Totem. But Totem is like a little further back now, I guess. Oh, Snack Shop. Thank you for the upgraded membership to Kefa King. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Less ganks, blame it all on the bungler. Yep. Even more excuse to blame it on the bungler. How will the jungle routes work? Yeah, that's going to be something that's going to need to be figured out by people more intelligent than me, I think. I can speculate, but that's going to have to be figured out when like PTS happens. I guess maybe we'll see some in the show match. Because they've got some like ex-pros in the show match that probably know what they're doing. It's definitely an archway. Look in the teaser image, you can see it. It does look like it might be some kind of archway or gate. I agree. Lou got a break through the wall. Oh, yeah! Welcome back to Hi-Res Presents. Okay, we're on. We're on. We are just as frustrated as you are and want to be able What's happening? Ocean View with a $9.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Thanks for all the great content. I'm glad you enjoy it, man. I appreciate your generosity. Hopefully we'll have some good news. Let me... at the end of it. Thanks for staying tuned. Okay, another break. Another break. Let's go back to analyzing the map, boys. So yeah, this blue buff entrance here. This has to be intentional, right? What if like solo starts here and dips through here to meet up with a wave or something? I have no idea. Why is this? Why is this here? The map image was on Reddit. If any of you guys want to look at it in more detail, it was on Reddit. This is where I got the image from. I'm really curious as to why this blue buff wall break is here. It has to be for a reason. But I'm trying to think why. It gives you a safe path back into lane very quickly from blue, I guess. So instead of having to go this way to get into lane, you can just come this way. Because before, with blue, you'd have to take a really long route to get back into lane if you wanted to be safe. So maybe that. For tower campers, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Duo fighting for the mid harpy, yeah. New pillars around Fire Giant. That's a really tight Fire Giant pit. That's tighter than it is now. Like, way tighter. Like, so Totem's been pushed back a little bit. Fire Giant pit is smaller, I think. Although that could just be the fact that the map's bigger. and it's the same size, but it looks smaller because the map's bigger. That could be possible. More time equals more time to analyze the map, which I'm not opposed to. Hey, Kiki carries you with the $5 donation. Thank you very much. Maybe to clear it so you can push it into a tower to solo it. Yeah, maybe. I think that's what it is. It's a way to like allow people to be safely on the tower and still grab blue like without losing too much. That's most likely what it is. But yeah, Fire Giant Pit, very small. It's gonna make Fire Giant Pit fights super like cramped. It's smaller than Gold Fury Pit actually. The map looks huge. It's not that big. It's a little wider. It's not really any longer, I don't think. Double entrances here is interesting. I don't really know what that means. Probably nothing. I guess on sieges you have like a little bit more room to work with here, and then also you have, of course, these like entryways. Sieging is going to be so different, dude. We're going to have to completely learn, like relearn how to siege, because it's completely different. It's a little longer too. Yeah, probably by a little bit. The base is also like bigger, I think. Gold Pit is smaller. Yeah, Gold Pit's also smaller, I think. Is solo lane longer? It does look a little longer, I think. Yeah, so I think the map's a little longer, but mostly wider by the looks of it. Did they remove the Diva Shrine? You mean the anti-invade thing? I don't know. We'll have to see. One-way doors. I think possibly this could be a one-way door. Maybe. I'm not certain on that, but it could be. What are the question marks? New camps. They're going to be doing new camps, and apparently they have a specific buff for them. So what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new camps. If you don't count this as new because it's kind of like Chad Harpy was there and it's become 1. So there's effectively 5 new camps. There's going to be so much more farm available. So I'm not sure how they're going to balance that. With so much farm available on duo side, we're going to see one or two things. It's going to be either a really heavy duo lane meta or a really heavy solo ADC meta. It's not going to be a mix. You're not going to be like where you are right now, where you can kind of stay for 3 to 5 minutes. It's going to be either you leave your ADC alone, they get all that farm and they carry, or it's going to be there's so much farm that you can split with support and still do okay. So like we're going to be a really polarized duo meta, I feel like. It's going to be either you're always there with your ADC or you're never there with your ADC. Me Phoenix is just an archway? Okay, cool. So we still can't come through that, but there's still these additional like entryways, right? That makes sieging a lot different. Both defending and actually sieging. What, speed buff? About the same, really. They've got like a invade protection wall on speed, but other than that, it's kind of the same. Shrine has been replaced as a boulder? What do you mean? It seems like Shrine's gone. Look at red. Not too much different with red. You still have this exit point to get to mid fast. You still have the anti-invade wall. It's a little more closed in, I guess. And you have this other camp here. I feel like the only lane that hasn't got additional farm is mid. Because now you have to contest this as mid. You don't get the free Harpy that was here before. Mid probably doesn't come all the way out here to take this. This is going to be jungle or duo taking this. Maybe mid could come, but it's going to be a long journey. Like, I guess this. This is the only thing mid gets, really. Whereas, like, solo laners get this. They get potentially one of these back camps as well. Duo lane get this. They get this. They get purple buff as always. They could potentially come out and take this. I feel like mids are the only ones not getting extra farm here. They've been a bit shafted. Unless this is like a really good camp and they can take this. Stun blocking potential in mid? Potentially. So many little openings to ward, yeah. I think a lot of these openings though you can cover both with like a sentry. Because sentries are a bit wider than wards, right? If you put a sentry maybe here, it probably covers like a lot of these openings. The scorpions can give vision for a little. What scorpions? Are those the question marks? Sorry about the coughs. Been speaking a lot. Pretty hype about this. I've been just yapping non-stop, dude. Did they move the beginning duo lane camp that goes to red? What do you mean? The Alpha Harpy? The Alpha Harpy is this now. It's become one and they're gonna have to fight over it. Vision Shard getting changed too? Really? That'll be interesting. The question marks are scorpions? Okay. Yeah, the camp in solo is going to be really nice. I like this a lot. You got to be a little careful because if solo are taking one of these back camps, potentially, that could happen. And this, they might get a little too much farm. You got to be careful with giving solo laners a lot of farm. We've had that in the past and it's not been fun for other roles. Been fun for solo mains, but not for other roles. You got to be careful with that. Yeah, Twitch is dying, I think. Look how small mid is compared to solo. It's not much smaller, right? Mid's still relatively wide. Not much LOS down mid though. I feel like a Mercurial is going to be difficult. You can maybe come like this way. No, but you're gonna clip that wall. You can't Merkle from tier 2 anymore. You have to like come out here to Merkle. Yeah, completely new map, Reflex. Completely new map. Question marks are new camps. People are saying they're scorpions. And they're gonna have like unique effects, I think. Start scorpion and duo, then do purple? Probably, I think. That'll be my guess. Start scorpion, do purple, do a wave, grab your neutral camp. I mean, grab your back camp or your neutral camp, depending on if you want to fight. And then like keep doing waves.